What's up, girl?
Hey, girl. Did you? Okay, it was Wednesday night. It was Empire night. Did you sit in front of the TV just cause?
I couldn't do it.
You could.
I could not.
Well, they showed
that
the
Christmas
Et tu
special.
Brute episode though.
I already saw that.
I know. Well, sometimes.
Well, tell me about this special.
This Christmas special, girl.
Yes.
Andy Williams is either laughing himself silly or rolling over in his grave. I don't know what's going on.
Why? Tell me.
They were doing skits. Like there was this one skit where Taraji played a little girl jumping up and down on her bed, talking about Santa Claus is coming or whatever. And Terrence plays her
serious?
father. And how about this? His job was peeling sweet potatoes at Patti LaBelle's.
I'm done.
And Patti LaBelle was on the show.
Are you serious?
He said, I peeled 200 sweet potatoes and I still didn't make my quota.
Are you serious?
And then they did this skit. It was skits and performances. And then they did this skit where Terrence played Kanye West and she played Kim Kardashian West. And she had the biggest badonkadonk. I mean, I think I had an iPad sitting on it.
See, I didn't realize it was going to be comedy. I didn't realize that.
It was trying to be comedy.
You're so mean sometimes.
I meant that in the best way possible because they're good actors, and Taraji was really, really good as that little girl jumping up and down on the bed, and then her looks and her expressions and stuff. And Terrence broke character a couple of times because he started laughing at himself. But then they all performed, and Justin is starting to be a little full of himself. But if I looked like that and sounded like that, I might be too.
I'm kind of getting tired of Jussie Smollett singing.
Because oversaturation, right?
It's too much.
Like Star Wars. It's
Give
too
me
much.
some Hakeem. Give me some.
Yeah, let's talk.
Was he on there?
Speaking of, Hakeem came out in all red rapping about Joy to the World or something. But
this sounds like a headache.
Mary J. Blige her song was beautiful. Her, Patti LaBelle, John Legend,
Ooh.
Yeah. So they had some good performances.
Yes.
But here's the thing.
What?
They showed a preview of the upcoming episodes in March. And Lucius is standing in front of where it looks like he killed Bunky and said to Hakeem, next time I see you, I'm going to kill you.
Did they show Hakeem or was it?
They showed Hakeem. They were standing face to face. And then like blip vert, blip vert, blip vert. And then you see Hakeem pull a gun out on Lucius and put it right to his head. It's like some serious stuff. And Cookie's like all laying up in the bed with a crying Lucius.
I saw
that
one.
You saw that one?
It's on Fox Now app.
Okay, so I try not to do the app sometimes, but yeah. But I'm like, y'all need to. It's getting kind of heavy.
Oh, thinking about my cup dealing with a little throat ache, but I want to apologize to my colleagues because they said that I should not have a styrofoam cup on the show.
And you know that our little corner of the newsroom has a styrofoam ban.
There is a styrofoam ban. Yeah. I'm not participating, apparently.
Apparently.
But
look, tell them next time.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
Tell them next time they'd rather you with a styrofoam cup than a martini glass.
True.
Pick your poison. That's all I got to say.
My apologies.
Don't apologize.
I apologize every show.
I know.
For either me or you.
But usually it's me. So I guess I should let you apologize for you.
Exactly. Well, okay.
Okay. The Wiz.
Okay, talk about The Wiz.
The Wiz. It was too long.
That is not a good thing to first come out saying it's too long. I'm not going to watch it now.
No, watch it. Watch it because it's a landmark. Kenny Leon, who directed it, is just this awesome auteur. And he can do anything. And he is shown by mounting this production that he can do anything. Okay. And they had Cirque du Soleil performers. The new Dorothy, she ain't Stephanie Mills, but she's a new age. Her skirt could have been a little bit longer, but we're going to talk about that later.
We got a Hoochie's Dorothy?
Well, they kept her drawers kept showing. And, I got to see too much of Dorothy. It wasn't her fault. That's what wardrobe put her in. And it's her first role. Reese Williams, I think is her name. It's her first role. So she's like, okay, I'm going to wear that. And it was just flying everywhere. But David Allen Greer, I didn't even know he had those chops. So it's worth watching.
Okay, I'm going to watch
Common
it.
was just good to look at. I don't know what his purpose was. I think he was kind of like a bouncer for a club or something.
Now, when does it come back on?
It comes back on December 19th.
Okay.
So set your DVRs.
Okay.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. Watch the show.
Never mind.
Well, they did have the poppy scene had some sexual overtones and undertones.
Is it PG? Or
that scene is.
Oh.
Felt like I was in Magic City.
Well, I want to talk about a little show I saw for the first time called Married at First Sight.
See, I don't even know, girl.
No, this is one of those
why
nights.
Why did your TV even stop there?
It was already on there. It's one of those nights where I was just laying up and it came on.
Okay.
And it's couples who they meet each other for the first time when they're walking down the aisle. Yeah.
That sounds like some old world madness.
It's arranged marriages.
Yeah, which we know still happens.
And it's kind of,
but at least
kind of hot though. It's a good show.
Kind of hot. At least. Yeah,
no.
That sounds like some random hookup ish. I mean,
Don, I'm telling you, gotta try it.
A&E.
A&E
is flying. No, they jump in the shark.
Come on, Don.
I might. For you, I will.
I felt dirty watching it. I ain't gonna lie. I felt dirty watching it.
If you try being Mary Jane, you.
I'll try. I saw that one time.
Look, you at least got to give me.
What?
A clean STD report. I don't know.
I'm sure they got checked out.
You walking down the aisle toward me, and the ghost of every person you jumped on past is walking down with you.
Here's the cool thing about the show. So I don't think any of the marriages were consummated. They did not sleep together on that first night.
Well, they're not showing you that. I don't believe them.
No, one girl was like, I don't like him.
Oh, well, and
but she married him, so.
Well, quickie divorces
well,
are a thing.
Now they have 6 weeks to decide if they want to stay married or not. And they have to live together.
In the eyes of the law or TV law?
Well, no, the real law. They really got married.
God don't like ugly. I'm just saying.
All right, Buffy the Vampire.
God don't like ugly. Whatever God you believe in don't like ugly. Come on now.
Okay, well.
I just don't get the point of this one.
I felt dirty watching it, but it was good.
Which meant you're going to watch it again.
I got the DVR set. Right. I ain't going to lie.
I ain't mad at you because I got my own
It
vices.
is hot.
I mean, I watched True Blood for all 6 seasons, so
ain't that a vampire thing?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, let's not talk.
I stayed with it for a very long time.
You're Miss Buffy the Vampire.
Because I am. Long little Buffy.
Okay, so.
She saved the world a lot.
Well, let's move on to some news.
Yeah.
Dallas Morning News, DallasNews.com.
Yeah.
Download our app. It's free and it's
We've
lovely.
had some really exciting newspapers. I don't know if it's increased, if we've become energized by new leadership or.
The stories we have. And there's a new series about dentist abuse.
Yes.
And I think that starts on Sunday. But you can go on DallasNews.com right now and read it.
It's on there.
Brooks Egerton, I believe.
Now that first story about the 4-year-old it's heart wrenching.
Oh, I haven't. You've already read it?
Yeah, and not to take away from
Tommy's giving us our
him,
cue.
but I've been waiting for this series because I had a dental nightmare earlier this year around the ice storms. You remember that?
I remember that.
I came in, my face all swollen and stuff.
I remember that.
My dentist was pulling my tooth and stopped. Blood everywhere.
I remember you had this nightmare with the dentist.
She packed it up, and then she said, well, I can't finish. I've already given you too much whatever, and you're going to need general anesthesia. And then she just left me there, and an ice storm was rolling in, so we couldn't get in contact. I couldn't get in contact. She left it for me to do.
So this is your own dental nightmare.
Yeah. So 4 days later, anything, infection could have set in. Anything could have happened before I finally got to a real surgeon. So it's up to us to write watchdog stories like that.
You gotta read this.
And you've gotta read it. The series is awesome. The series also, I think the ultimate story is about things you should know.
Exactly. Tips. Right.
Things you should ask your dentist because doctors aren't God or whatever you believe in.
Exactly.
Doctors, you know what they do when they leave you in that room for a long time? And when they're diagnosing you?
What?
They go to another room and try to match your symptoms up with symptoms of the book. I ain't lying. I watched
I'm going to apologize to all the doctors out there right now.
It's some good
doctors.
I am
going to apologize.
I have some really good doctors. I got every ologist in the book, and all of mine are good. Except for one we ain't going to talk about.
Thinking about people that we're downloading on, let's talk about Trump.
Oh, God. I wouldn't downgrade the doctors.
Well, Well,
Okay, with Trump.
you said they'd be going in there talking about how can we diagnose this? How can we compare it?
If they're telling you they don't do that, they lying, and they shouldn't be your doctor. Anyway, okay, Trump.
Let's talk about Trump.
You know, I have been avoiding talking about him for a while.
Well, he wants the Arabs to stay out of the U.S.
I think that Trump is just trying to see how far they're going to let him go.
Did you see Jeb Bush's conspiracy?
Yes.
That he thinks that Trump is working with the Clintons?
Uh-huh. Well, you know, he's not the only one that thinks that. He's thinking that Trump is going to either grab the nomination and then say such outrageous things that he tanks it, or Trump is going to mount an independent third party run and then hand it to Hillary.
Well, but
you know who I think should run?
Who?
Jimmy Carter.
I'm acting like I didn't hear that.
He only served one term.
Nothing against you, President Carter.
He only served one term. He got enough life to him because he cancer free, you know.
He did beat cancer.
He beat cancer. He can beat Hillary and Donald Trump.
Wait a minute. Let's not jump the gun on this. Okay, let's not jump the gun on this.
I'm just saying.
But
I think he could win in
the
the
thing
last
is, Trump could be the Republicans' nightmare because guess what?
Really
He's already threatened a third party.
He is their nightmare.
You know what I think it's going to be? Let's make a prediction. Jeb Bush, Hillary Clinton.
No.
And I can tell you why. I'm going to go down the list.
I'm listening.
Trump is just too out there. They're never going to have him. Ted Cruz, he is too far right. He can forget it. Rubio scares him because he's soft on immigration.
Yeah.
Jeb Bush and Clinton. Who do you think?
I think Jeb's brother killed his chances. I really do. And it's not GW's fault.
It's hurting. It's hurting him.
It's not GW's fault. It's just that I think we have Bush fatigue.
Well,
if I can go biblical for a moment, it's too many people out there talking about burning bushes.
On that note,
I love y'all.
We should wrap it up.
I'm just saying.
I apologize to the Bushes.
But I think we have Clinton fatigue too.
Well, Hillary's it.
You know what we can agree on?
You got to tell me, who do you think Hillary, who else?
Idris Elba for president. I know he's not native born, but we can all agree on Idris for president.
You're not going to.
Let's start a radio campaign.
You got to tell me, you got to give me one of these Republicans. Who do you think is going to be with Hillary?
I got a feeling we're going to end up with Cruz.
Cruz too right wing. He can't win a general election.
But he's been quietly. He can't win a general election.
He's trying to be quiet.
He's been quiet because Trump is so loud. What he's doing
well, he wants the Trump supporters. So when Trump
so he's not making them mad.
He wants them, right?
Yeah. Ben Carson just off the map.
Bush Clinton.
Like I told you before, Ben can,
we forgot about Ben.
He can operate on my heart, but he can't fix my country. I'm just saying.
Sorry about that, Dr. Carson. On that note, we better end this, girl.
Carter for president, Carter for cancer survivor, Carter forever.
Love you, President Carter, but it's not going to happen again. On that note, all right, girl.
Okay.